Hey there, it's me again, back with part 2 of the look at this Vault 83, the Librarian mod by GAZArts. The link should be down below in the old description section, the link to the Bethesda site where you can pick this up from. Playing it on the PS4, so obviously you got the limitations that are inherent with the PS4 version. Yeah, this is part 2. The first one I just live streamed it. This one I've pre-recorded and I'm doing a narration afterwards, so there might be some things that I forgot that, but yeah, it doesn't matter. You just do different narration, whatever, who cares, it doesn't really matter, just listen to me talking or don't, just turn the volume off. Well, but yeah, so yeah, basically, I have difficulty finding things, keys notably. Keys are always elusive beasts, and yeah, so I spent about a good 20 minutes more than I needed to looking for this key, which was like in plain sight all the time. I just found this this key just a second ago. I didn't notice that the first time around either. But yeah, that's the thing of these places, these mods where you've got to find one key after another. They're designed to infuriate me. No, but it wasn't too bad, to be honest. It was just a bit unfortunate. You got to remember to look up, down, left, right, and sideways, and upside down, and everything. Yeah, that guy managed to paint the wall pretty well with his blood, didn't he? Over there in the corner. Rather vivid blood he's got, especially since he's now turned into a mummied skeleton. Surprised his blood has kept its freshness. But yeah, whatever. Maybe no, he wouldn't have been a synth. There are lots of dead synths around though. Many of them I've killed myself. Some of them were killed when they attacked this Vault 83 long time ago. Mainly the rest of this is just me picking up loads of stuff. I mean, I don't really need it. It's just a force of habit. I pick up, you know, whatever I can get really. Sometimes it's good for when you're using the OC decorator to have the things in your workbench. Yeah, I tried to give some stuff to Kate because I was over encumbered, but she was already fully carrying everything she could already. So I just had to clonk along and get out of breath every now and again. This is the worst thing sometimes. The keys are on shelves, and if it's not in your eye line, they're hard to spot. Yeah, I'll make a nice foolish cock up in a minute. I find something shiny on the floor, and it turns out to be a pair of eyeballs from a synth. And then I thought I wanted a place to live there. A pair of eyeballs, not a key at all. And I was trying to muck around, like turn them around kind of thing. And like I was thinking I was in build mode, you know, you can push the left button and then it will make it turn on a different axis. But no, when you're not in build mode, it just makes you throw a grenade. Yes, nearly killed Kate. I actually killed one of my settlers once at Somerville Place doing this by accident. I picked up a cone or a barrier or something, and I was trying to turn it around. And I was thinking if I hold the left what do you call it? Thingy button R2, left L2 even, that it would turn it on a different axis, and instead I just threw a grenade and accidentally killed her. And now I've got a ghost there. She came back as a ghost, and I can't control her and make her do anything. But she's just sits around, and I can't equip her with any equipment or anything like that. But she looks exactly the same as she did before, so she's not wearing armor. So it's really strange. Yeah, I've noticed me picking up all this crap, and I left that empty bottle there. I've actually just started playing Survivor on the Xbox on survival mode for the first time. Yeah, empty bottles are a heck of a lot more important in the survival mode than they are, in the old easy mode that I'm playing here, or not easy, normal mode I think it is. Yeah, it's a bit weird that you can't reuse bottles in survivor mode, so or empty out beer bottles. You have to drink the beer and then get addicted to the beer. Actually, when you drink a beer, I don't think it leaves you with an empty beer bottle either. I don't think it does. You get a bottle cap. I don't think you get an empty beer bottle as well. But you can find empty beer bottles and fill them with water, but you can't can't tip out the beer or anything like that, or reuse an empty bottle. It's very strange. But you know, these things are said to try us. Apparently there's a mod you can use to make it a reusable bottle, which certainly makes a lot more sense. But I tried to clip out all the bits where I'm trying to give Kate equipment, where I'm putting equipment into containment vessels, when I'm opening doors, going up in the lift. I've tried to get rid of all of that. And so I've clipped up about 20 minutes actually, where I went back down in the lift again and searched the whole level again, all the way around. And yeah, that was just a complete waste of time. That'll be That'd be even more boring than just listening to me talk rubbish. Yeah, it would have been like over an hour of me searching around. Nah, there's more to it than that. I do actually get the key and get through to the other door and kill some more simps and discover more of the story behind the Vault 83. It's a bit of a weird story, actually, to be honest. I'm not too sure where it fits, if it actually works out, if it makes sense, to be honest. But you'll find out when we get to it. So, just as a recap, I turned up at this secret cave. It led into Vault 83. There were signs of an evacuation. There was messages about an evacuation as well, and lots of, well, a few dead simps around, quite a few living simps around as well. But I mean, I'm not sure. This is the first question. I mean, it's not important because it's only a bit of fun, you know, so it hardly matters. But why are the simps still there? Why didn't they clear the bodies away and all that kind of stuff? But yeah, it's don't go thinking about it too deeply. Because there's no point. Just enjoy the action.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
Yeah, I'm just basically searching every nook and cranny trying to find this key. There's another mod that I'm going to be downloading soon, the Cannibal House, where searching for keys is even more of a blinking chore. Let's just look at the bookings. Yeah, no, I've looked at that, but I think in part 1 I looked at all the computers, all the terminals, so nothing much to see in the terminal. Did add quite a lot of colour though, the terminal entries in this mod. It was pretty well done, the different terminal entries. Made it quite interesting. Right, if you've got good eyes, you might see where the key is. I don't see where the key is. Did you see it there? Did you see the key? Yeah, I didn't.
Would need the key.
Not for another 20 minutes do I see that key, but luckily I cut most of it out. But there was one thing which is interesting. I'll find out in a second, or wait, I'll just shut up and wait till it gets to it actually. Yeah, I have seen some strange mods where people hide keys behind vending machines and stuff. Don't know what I'm doing there. So I was trying to pick it up, but I couldn't pick it up.
Movement detected. Curious. Is someone present?
Alright, so it turns out this glass here, you can actually fire through it. I think it must be a mistake in the mod or something. I don't think it was meant to have happened, but I just noticed that it was letting me target them, so I thought, well, hey ho, crack on. Might as well take advantage of this strangeness. I wonder if there had been a chair near the window, and I might have been able to get through the window by sitting on the chair or something, but yeah. Nah, it wasn't one, so I couldn't try that little trick.
I understand. You are hiding because
It does happen sometimes, crafting benches and that, where you allow you to teleport through walls. And here I'm able to shoot straight through a glass window. And they'll shoot me back.
That was easy.
Might have seen the key there for a second, if you've got good eyes. I wish I bloody well had done. Right, instead I go down to the next level, going down, and I'm going to cut through to when I come back upstairs again. Actually, I came upstairs, and this is like I came upstairs for about 5 minutes, and then I went back, and then I found the key. There you go. It was right outside the door, right outside the door that I wanted to open, the atrium key. Yes. Yes. I do feel like an idiot. Yes, thank you for that. Feel free to mention in the comments what a pathetic twat I am. I've got thick skin. I can handle it. Right. More enemies at last. We are making progress, and we're making heaps of scrapped synth bodies. Simps actually are the dumbest antagonists ever. We're always talking about how superior they are. A bit like super mutants. Talk about how superior they are and the superior race. But they are like, we will find you. Oh, you must be using stealth. No, why don't you just try looking for me instead of standing where you are and wait for me to come to you, you dumbasses. But yeah, I'm kind of glad they do that, because if they all swarmed on you effectively, then it might be a problem. Yeah, I'm over encumbered here, which is unfortunately I'm not able to get my VATs up quite so high. My AP rate is low because. So what I do, I put some stuff in the ice cooler to get myself so I'm not encumbered any longer. There you are, and then my AP meter pops up nicely. That's the way to do it. If you're over encumbered, leave some stuff behind for a bit. I think I say this every time I'm doing a mod review and I open a toilet door. I'm always expecting something to jump out on me. But I wasn't going to walk past the toilets without opening all the doors first. Like, I could turn my back on it until I made sure that there was nobody in any of them. I actually was in Far Harbour once and I opened the door of a blinking outhouse and there was someone on the toilet. There was a trapper on the toilet. I shot him in the face. Wish I had footage of that actually. That was quite funny. Not for him, obviously.
I know you were still there. I am no longer detecting an enemy presence.
Lots of lovely loot. If you come here, there's lots of lovely loot for you to pick up.
Why bother? That's just garbage. I'd toss it.
Sensor.
It was a bit slow shooting there, wasn't it? Allowed him to get back under cover. I just lobbed a couple of grenades up there.
You cannot escape detection for long.
You
that
cannot
was
remain
it.
undetected for long.
Oh, and there comes another one. Down he goes. I missed one out on the room to the left. There we go. Right, I'm in. There's actually two of them there. They were a bit awkward since I was low on AP.
Fellow synth verified.
And this one was this one had a lot of shelter behind that curtain. There we go. Got the bugger at last.
Your termination is inevitable.
Right, the resident terminal. I think I'll have a read of that in a moment.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
I am equipped with the most advanced Institute sensors available. I will find you.
Here we go. So let's see what's on the terminal. The perfect morning workout by Greg. The hollow body hold and the single leg glute bridge. So he's just basically got like a little training regime that he's trying to get people to take up to keep fit. What's going on here, Greg? Am I the only one in this vault concerned with physical fitness? I can't believe you guys. 3 weeks my workout regime has been posted, and I'm the only one up at 5:30 bloody doing it, whatever. Shut up, Greg. That was the first reply. Second reply, yeah, shut up, Greg, nobody likes you. And then the third reply, you're adopted, Greg. Poor old Greg. Sounds like Greg's not the favourite person in the vault. He's probably one of these cheerful go-getters who gets up and does his morning exercises at 5:30 and everyone else is just like, shut up, Greg. We need more Zeds, mate. We need more Zeds. Right, getting out the experimental pistol. This is one I picked up in the cove. Legendary Synth Eradicator. Nice quick rate of fire on it. There's some powerful bullets as well. That's just about. I think it randomly does like 3 or 4 different attack types, like bleeding, flame. It could even be ice. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it does quite a good job. But you can see it was quite a lot of smoke in there. I couldn't quite tell I'd actually killed the enemy already. There's so much smoke going on in the air when I was using it. But so nice, quick, rapid rate of fire. 150 bullets it takes. It's in a mod called the Cove that I've done a video of before. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's got quite a few good weapons there, and the settlement you can build on as well. Check that video out if you're interested.
I know you are still there.
And look, oh, yeah, I find another key. Woohoo! And that would have been an easy one to miss as well, but I managed not to miss
Now
it.
I understand.
What a result.
You are hiding. Gone. Excellent.
Yeah, you gotta watch me looting now. I'll be a few minutes doing the looting, sorry about this. Comfy pillars for me settlers. Giddy up, buttercup baby, never let me down. Right, we're over encumbered again. I can't remember. I think I dropped some more stuff off in the ice cooler. Yeah, so I dropped a load of stuff in there. Just trimmed that off. So you didn't have to watch me go through all the stuff that I I bunged in there. Actually, at the end of the video, I forgot to pick that up. I had to go back into the vault again to recollect it all. Alright, so what else have we got to see around here? Another door to open. Trim that down so you could get straight to the killing. One dead synth. Yeah, like I say, like you don't go too worried about what the story is, because yeah, the synths, if they'd come here to, I'm not sure why they come here to kill everybody in the first place. Maybe they're just bastards. But yeah, why are they still here is another question you might want to ask if you was going to be finicky about the storyline. Let's say no point in doing that really. Just pick up all the goodies you can pick up and use for your building or sell, whatever you want to do with it. Right, got another little bit of story going on this laptop here. This what are they called? Terminals. Right, remember Greg from before who liked fitness? Well, this is just a patient record for various minor ailments that people have got. Oh yeah, sore throat. Give us some plenty of fluids. This one's got pain relieves migraine, so aspirins to stop the migraine. This one's fatigue, so give some analgesics. And this last one is poor Greg. Poor old Greg. Let's just see if it comes up. Patient 4. Depression and social isolation, consistent with bullying. Told Greg to suck it up, buttercup. Even the doctor doesn't like him. What has Greg done other than being a fitness freak? Poor old Greg. There's no more story of Greg that I could see anyway. I wonder if Greg's the hardy chap who killed one of the synths with a hammer in part 1 that you may have seen. I could picture Greg doing that. Greg would be like, oh my god, all this crap with all these people in this blinking vault. Finally you get visitors and they're evil murdering simps, and they just picked up the hammer, took it out on one of the simps before it killed him. I'd like to think it was Greg that did that. Brave old Greg.
Rather be off murdering a pint. This'll do.
It's another thing with dead bodies. They always find them in positions a bit like, I don't know. With this, is this a natural position for a dead body? Sitting over the lectern. What was he trying to do there? Preach to the simps when they attacked? I don't know. Maybe he was a religious man. He was like, you know, humans and non-humans should all follow under the word of God and do not kill your fellow humanoid, be it fleshy or metallic. It didn't work anyway, whatever he was trying. Because he's dead. His God did not save him. Right then, so we're in the Overseer's office now. The windows need cleaning. Any keys? Is that key there? Yes, vault maintenance. Right, and the Overseer's terminal. Memo to Overseer. Good morning, Overseer. We seem to be having unusual electrical disturbances down here in maintenance. At first I thought the problem was something to do with our generator, but it's not. Power levels are perfectly normal. The disturbance is in the form of electric bolts and sparks that have started to materialise in the corner of the room. If I didn't know any better, I would say it was like some kind of electrical interference from another power source. Blah blah blah. At present, I'm just observing it, and I will make you aware of any changes. Tall Shoes, please locate and escort Rebecca Miller out of the vault. Whoever has attacked our cell, it seems to be very keen on obtaining her. Do not wait for me. I want everybody out of here immediately. Overseer Thomas. Yeah, Rebecca Miller was the girl that you might remember in Security. They'd seen her going towards the experiment, the the laboratory, whatever, where the science busy buddies were messing about, and they basically were using her to test out their teleportation, and they ended up teleporting her to where the simps were, and so the simps discovered about this vault, and the simps came and killed everybody basically. Now it goes now from this story of teleportation, mad science, you shouldn't discover teleportation because you don't know what's going to come back and teleport you the other way. I think the idea was that they were experimenting with teleportation themselves, and it maybe the fact that they had some kind of teleportation devices there meant that they were able to teleport towards each other, kind of thing, and they came to steal the fledgling technology and help for their own technology basically. But then this thing here, I don't know if this is a side effect of the teleportation experimentation, but yeah, it's all got a bit weird. Makes me wonder if maybe it wasn't teleportation after all. Maybe they thought they were teleportation, but somehow they managed to get some kind of, I don't know, either time travel or multi-dimensional travel. Because this thing here, this static thing here, let's just read the maintenance first, terminal. Let's see that over there. That leads you back into the past. This vault in the past, apparently. I don't quite understand what that's all about. How does that fit with the story? Right, maintenance. Memo to Overseer. Good morning, Overseer. We seem to have unusual electrical disturbances down here in maintenance. I've already read that upstairs, and yeah, same. Observation 1. The static I observe seems to be condensing in the corner of the room. Myself and Jason have never seen anything like it. The static is beginning to take on a sphere-like shape. Readings only indicate fluctuation in room temperatures, and the lights in the area of our vault have begun flickering. I didn't see that. Jason had an idea to set up a radio receiver near the ball of static, and to our surprise we began receiving fragmented audio mixed with white noise. The audio seems to be bits of conversation between different groups of people. This is going to sound crazy, but I'm always positive one of the voices is us talking about Rebecca Miller. I must read quicker in my head than I do out loud, I'm assuming. Yeah, hopefully if you could pause that and you read it yourself if you wanted to catch up on the story. But yeah, they were observing it, and so Vault 83 of the past. This static thing, how has that been caused? Why is it going to the past? Various anomalies spring to mind here, but let's go to the past to find out, eh? Right, so now in Vault 83 of the past, one of the guys who was in maintenance in the future travelled back into the past, and there is his dead body. So, yeah. There he is. I'm not going to bother reading that because it's too quick. You can pause it if you want to read that. Yeah, it's weird if you read that. Yeah, so they seem to be trapped between moments in time. So they're not really. Yeah, it's a bit unusual that. So when they went back there, they couldn't. There was no one else there. They couldn't see themselves from the past or anything like that, or other people from the past. And then he gets shot. Which leaves the message: "Do not go upstairs." Let's talk about Rebecca, the girl who teleported to the synth headquarters, and made them realise that humans were working on teleportation as well, which got them to attack here in the first place to try and steal the teleportation knowledge, discoveries, whatever, technology. Yeah, and I don't understand then how that's caused a portal into the past to open up, a portal which sort of, according to that, leads to moments between time, because they could see things, hear things going on around them, but they couldn't see anybody. It was like empty, so it was like they were kind of out of shift with reality, kind of thing. When they so it was, yeah, it's very strange concepts. I think don't need any sleep over it. Don't ponder it too hard. Just kill some simps in their shiny white uniforms. So this is the part of this. I mean, yeah, no, I can't get near that, to be honest. It doesn't sort of try and specify how much in the past it is. It makes you think maybe it's an alternate past or an alternate timeline rather than the actual past itself. But there's nothing here other than the fact that the vault is nice and shiny. Yeah, in the case of the past. See, I'm just look at this awesome fight. Look at me kicking ass. Really shot Kate. Sorry, Kate. There you go. Nothing but flaming bodies. Flaming synth bodies. That gun does look tiny in my power armoured fist, though, I've got to say. But there you go. Look at that. Burning simps. Ah, I love the smell of burning simps in the morning.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Not too sure. The thing is, with it being PS4, you can't get any missions because Sony, basically being right stick in the muds that they are, don't allow you new scripts to be created for their games. Only things that are already inherent in the game can be used. So I'm not too sure what the idea was behind the story. You know, I just basically all I can do is go around and have a search around. But I'm assuming the idea is to try and, I don't know, obviously you just follow the story of that Rebecca Miller, is it? The one who did the experimenting. So I've come back in past here and I picked up that key which leads me into the vault. The vault can't be opened at the moment, the emergency door's not working, but I can now take that key back to the future, hey, and use it to open up the vault, which is kind of like the end game, I suppose, of the story. Obviously no one's going to be alive in it after all this time, yeah, but I could just plunder it for whatever treasures are inside. I noticed that even in the past the windows aren't very easy to look through out into the atrium. Nice black and crispy dead bodies. I just want to look around the rest of the vault, see if there's any more enemies to kill or anything else to steal. Yeah, when you think about it, they're talking about paradoxes, and in the note that the maintenance guy left behind, he didn't want to touch anything because he didn't want to create any paradoxes or whatever it was he said, anomalies or something. Yeah, so I've kind of like picked up stuff that I've picked up later on in the game. So if I'm picking it up now, it shouldn't really be available in the future for me to pick it up. But I suppose you could get around that by saying it's not really the past, but just like a even alternate past or an alternate. Maybe not an alternate now, but yeah, I say maybe an alternate past or other dimensional past. But it's yeah, it's very strange. I mean, is that where? I mean, it's not a teleportation door, is it? Because I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to think. Yeah, I did warn you not to think too much about it. You're probably like, shut up, we're not thinking about it, it's just you thinking about it. We don't care. We're not even watching your video. Oh yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, this last room at the end there, I don't actually go in there this time. I didn't even try to go in there if I recall. I just looked through the window, saw there was other in there, and so I didn't bother going in there. But I didn't realise actually it's actually locked, that door. This door into this room is locked, but I didn't bother going in there. I looked in there, thought, I can't bother to loot anymore, so I just ignored it. Then later on I find the key for it. But I'm assuming that maybe in the game some kind of marker leads you to go there to open that door. Because when you go in there's nothing much. There's just the usual little bits of things to loot, and there's also like a weird glitchy kind of picture that's like a child's drawing. I'm wondering if that was somehow in the storyline to go and pick up that child's drawing. See, I've got so much stuff I didn't bother picking up. All the extra bits of jet and stuff, I don't really need it. But anyway, I think I just had a look around the rest of the place. Yeah, you can't get out. Yeah, which is makes sense really, because if you was able to get out of the vault in the past, you'd have to open up a whole new blinking game, wouldn't it? The developer would have to change the whole game up. So yeah, that's not going to happen. It'd be cool if they added to it though and did that. That would be very cool. If modders sort of developed the stories and carried it on further and added elements to it as they went along, that would be quite interesting. Here we go. There are some more things to kill, but those not that terrible shooting where I managed to miss it twice. Oh yeah, there is nursery key. Vault 83 nursery key. I didn't even realise there was a nursery key. But that was that room that I ignored a minute ago. Right, the bathroom I believe. And the showers are upstairs. Oh yeah, another synth. A synth patroller having a lovely shower, eh? There's the depot. Gonna pick up some more bullets. I don't really need because I've got tons of bullets. That's the beauty of, as I was saying earlier on about playing Survivor, is that you have to think a lot more carefully about everything. My character at the moment, he's got about 2 strength, so I can hardly pick up anything. One little thing I was going to mention there, there's a little section just by that corner where it feels like you're walking into something, so you can't get out. You can't get out to look to examine the commonwealth of the past. It's a shame. Just around this corner here, it feels, yeah, you see I'm looking down at it. It feels like I'm walking into something and I can't sort of walk further. Some kind of invisible glitch there somehow, blocking me from continuing along that walk. Right, yeah, so I think I've examined pretty much the whole of the vault of the past, or alternate, I don't know, timeline vault, or whatever it is. Yeah, because back in part 1 you would have seen I got to the Synth headquarters, the Institute branch, part of the Institute where they came from when they attacked. It was in the science laboratory that opened up a gateway, and I assume that's where the Synths all came through from. So what's that static in the maintenance place? Did they come through there as well? I really don't know. Right, there's Vault 83 nursery key, but there's not really anything in here. Nothing really to write home about to make you, know why it was locked. But I'm assuming it would have become apparent if you was playing the Xbox version or the PC version. I'm assuming you were sent here by somebody. There's probably, maybe there's a player character or something, or maybe there's another note that yeah, I'm not too sure. Maybe there's something additional here that you don't get in the PS4 version. But you see over behind this, after I've finished picking up little bits and pieces, over there you see a floating picture. It's like a child's drawing. Could this be, is it Becky Miller is her name? Is that her drawing? Are you tasked to go and pick that up? Yeah. Don't know, because I don't have the don't have the Xbox or the PC version. But yeah, anyway. It's a jolly good mod, this one. I had lots of fun killing things. I didn't have so much fun spending hours trying to find a key, but that was more my fault rather than the modder's fault. Yeah, if I wasn't a complete dumbass and could find the keys, yeah, don't fret. I'm not leaving the vault yet. Oh no, I am leaving the vault now. Actually, I am leaving the vault, aren't I? I've got to go back to the future before I can go to the overseer's office and go and open up that panic room or whatever you'd call it. Yeah, back in maintenance. Where it's everything looks less fresh. It's in the future. Everything's become tarnished with age. But all the things that I stole back in the past are still there for me to steal again. Right, back up to the overseer's office. And bingo, we have the key to open the door, the emergency bunker, and we were rewarded with some XO1 and some other bits and pieces. Right, if you have a look there, you can see there's a dead synth and a skeleton. I'm assuming it's either the overseer, could be the overseer. I think they were trying to say that the messages say get her out, get her to safety. So maybe it's the overseer that's in here. I'm assuming. I couldn't see if there's any weapons actually. Maybe they all just put on the power armor and they used the power armor to kill this synth patroller that came for them, and then eventually died of old age. Yeah, I'm assuming they had loads of. I don't know. Let's not go there. They'll say they've got some food and water, but where's all the rubbish from all the packaging of all the... But yeah, let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Where do they make a toilet? Yeah. Right, so I got a suit of XO1 armour, which was a bit of a pain in the butt to steal, but I managed to steal it. I tried to get Kate to pick it straight up, but she refused. So I had to end up I tried to get her out of her armour that she was in, then she was blocking the doorway with it, and then I ended up just taking all the bits off of that power armour frame and put it on the power armour frame that was blocking the doorway, and then made her get into that power armour frame. The only problem being that power frame was a stolen one, but whatever. It just comes up red every time you want to use it. I don't see it makes any bloody difference whatsoever, but whatever. Anyway, that's it really. That's the whole of this Vault 83 mod. Another cool mod. A good couple of hours spent killing things. Far too much time spent trying to find the key, but that's just my fault. I think I've got a reputation even with the developer now. I think some developers got in touch with me and said, "Oh, here's a new one. It's nearly easy. You shouldn't have too much trouble with this one." Anyway, I'm off out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more videos probably. Cheers. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that palaver.